everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to build an AI assistant for accounting firm business. So as an accounting firm business owner, I receive a lot of queries from my customers and replying manually to these conversations is so time consuming. So in this video I will show you how you can create an AI assistant for your business which will answer your customer queries on your absence and provide details on the basis of the knowledge base you have provided to it, which contains the details of your business. So firstly, in this video we are going to create an AI agent. Now if the user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to enhance your customer's experience, then let's dive into my screen for creating your own AI assistant. Welcome to my screen. So in this video I will show you the step-by-step process of how you can create an AI assistant for your accounting firm business, and you can do this by using Pabbly Chatflow. So here you can see this is the AI assistant I have created for my business, which is going to answer my customer queries on the basis of the knowledge base which I have provided to it, and that knowledge base contains the details of my business. So here you can see this is the knowledge base I have created for my business, which contains the details of my business. And now my AI assistant is going to fetch the data from the knowledge base and provide details to my customers on the basis of the question they ask. Now let's move on to my WhatsApp and check how my assistant is working. So let's move on to my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see I have opened my WhatsApp, and now I am going to send a message to the number which I have already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account, and here this number is saved as test number R. Now I am going to send a message that is the user's first message, that is "Hey, I need help." Here you can see I have entered this message, that is "Hey, I need help," and I am getting reply from my AI assistant, that is "I am here for you. What specific assistant do you need? Feel free to share the details." Now I am going to ask another question and check whether my AI assistant is answering on the basis of the knowledge base I have provided to it or not. So now let's ask another question. Here I am going to enter a question asking for the "what do you offer?" So now let's wait for the response of our AI assistant and check how it's responding to us. And here you can see our AI assistant is responding to us with the services provided by this accounting firm business. Now let's ask another question. So here I am going to ask another question, which is "can you file business taxes for me?" And here my AI assistant is responding to me. Now let's ask another question from our AI assistant. Here I have asked another question regarding what documents do I need to provide for tax filing, and here my AI assistant is responding with the documents which I need for the tax filing. Now let's ask another question from our AI assistant. Here you can see I have entered this another question, that is "can you advise on cash flow management?" And here my AI assistant is responding to me with the answer. Now let's ask one more question from our AI assistant. And here you can see I have entered this another question, that is "do you accept credit card payments?" And my AI assistant has responded to me successfully. So here you can see our AI assistant is working properly and it is providing the details based on the knowledge base which we have provided to it. Now I am going to show you how you can create your own AI assistant for reducing your manual workload. For that you just have to type its URL over a new tab, that is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL you will get the landing page of Pabbly. And here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user you can just click on sign up free, but if you are an existing user you can just click on sign in. But before moving further, I am going to tell you about an amazing platform of Pabbly, which is Pabbly Community. So this is the platform where automation users, business owners and marketers gather to share ideas, ask questions and discover the latest features and tips for Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly Community and get the real-time updates and even share your workflow. So join our Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. Now let's move on to our Pabbly Chatflow over here, and now let's click on the sign in button. Once you finish your sign up you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create an AI assistant, we just have to access Pabbly Chatflow app, and here on the Pabbly Chatflow app you can see we are getting the option for access now. So just select it, and once you will click on access now you will get the dashboard page of Pabbly. And here you can see this is the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, and these are the numbers I have connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account. You can also add your WhatsApp number by just clicking on this add WhatsApp number, and here on this add WhatsApp number button you can see we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. If you want to integrate your WhatsApp number you can simply click over this WhatsApp Connect, but if you want to connect with token number you can click on Manual Token Connect. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly. You can access any of these features such as inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast, flows, AI assistant which we are going to create now, and activity log, settings and get help. If you want to learn more about these features, you can find the video link in the description given below. Now for using the AI assistant, you just have to click over the AI assistant on the sidebar, and once you will click on AI assistant, you will get this AI assistant page, and here you can see these are the AI assistant I have created, and you can also see the total number of AI assistant, active number of AI assistant and the inactive AI assistants. Now I am going to tell you how you can create your own AI assistant from scratch. For that, you just have to click on this add AI assistant button, and once you will click on this add AI assistant button, it will ask you to enter the assistant name. So I am going to provide the assistant name as my brand name, that is FinSolve Accounting. Now you just have to click on this add AI assistant button and you will be redirected to your AI assistant page, and here you can see my AI assistant looks somewhat like this. So here on this AI assistant page, you can see we are getting the option for AI instruction. So now let's configure this AI instruction, and on this AI instruction it is asking me to select the instruction type. So here you can see these are some of the instruction types such as AI agent, customer support agent, sales agent, language tutor, coding experts, life coach and futuristic fashion advisor. You can also choose custom prompt and you will get your custom prompt over here, but as I am going to create an AI assistant, I will select AI agent over here, and here as I have selected the AI agent as my instruction type, I have got the instruction. And if you want to add your own instructions, you can also add it over here. Now further, we are getting the option for AI configuration, and on this AI configuration you can see we are getting the option for temperature. So you might be thinking, what is this temperature doing over here? So temperature basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer over here, and here the 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So if you move towards the 0, the answer will be more focused, but if you move towards the 1, the answer will be more creative. So I am going to keep it as the same, that is 0.5. Now further, we are getting the option for select AI to use, so I am going to select the OpenAI over here, and now further we are getting the option for selecting the model, so I am going to select the model as GPT-4o mini. You can choose another model based on your needs. Now further, we are getting the option for API token. So here for getting the API token, you have to visit this help desk where it is written that is kindly visit your OpenAI API's key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So for getting the API token, you just have to visit this OpenAI API's key page. So just click over here and you will get this OpenAI platform, and here you can see we are getting the option for create new secret key. So you just have to click over this create new secret key and enter your name and the project, and just click on this create secret key and your API token will be created. But as I have already an API token, I will simply click over this connect button, and as you will click on this connect button, you will get this pop-up that is OpenAI key saved successfully. Now let's move on further, and here we are getting the AI assistant settings. So you can manage the AI assistant settings over here. Here we are getting the option for header message, footer message, top keywords and retry attempts. So if you want to provide the header message or the footer message, you can just enable it and enter the header or the footer message, but I am going to keep it as disable over here. Now further, we are getting the option for stop keywords. So if you want to provide the stop keyword, you can enter the stop keyword over here by enabling it. Now further, we are getting the option for retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond, and the range of this retry attempt is from 1 to 10, but I am going to keep it as disable over here. And now further, we are getting the fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly, and here we are getting one fallback message, so I am going to keep it as the same. Now let's move on further and manage our knowledge source. So just click over this knowledge source, and here we have got this page. Now in this knowledge source, it is asking me to choose a file or drag it here. So I am going to provide the knowledge base, which is basically the document which contains the details of my business. So I am going to upload this file over here, but you have to remember one point, that file will be only accepted in .txt format. So firstly, you have to convert your document to the .txt format. For that, you just have to go to your document, and here on the file section you can see we are getting the option for download, and in this download section you can see we are getting the option for plain text.txt. So you just have to click on this plain text.txt and your .txt file format will be downloaded. And as I have already downloaded an .txt file, I will just choose the file and drag it over here. So here you can see I am having this file that is FinSolve Accounting. So I am going to just select it and paste it over here, and as I have provided the file, I am getting a pop-up that is file uploaded and processed successfully. Now if you move below, you can see as we have uploaded the file, we have got this name or the vector ID. Now let's move on further and configure the assistant interface, and here it is asking me to enter the header display or the heading name. So I am going to provide my brand name as my heading name. So here you can see I have provided my brand name, that is FinSolve Accounting, as heading name, and you can also see the preview of this chatbot that the heading name is changed to my brand name. Now further it is asking me to enter the subheading name, and here we are already getting a subheading, that is we are online and happy to assist you, and you can also see the subheading name over the preview of this chatbot. Now further we are getting the option for entering the initial message, and we are already getting one initial message, that is hi there, how can I help you today. So you can also add your own initial message. Now I am going to show you how you can add your own initial message by entering a message hello over here. Here you can see I have entered this another initial message, that is hello, and this hello message is appearing over the preview of our chatbot, but I am going to just remove it from here and keep only one initial message. Now moving on further, here we're getting the option for display the powered by Pabbly label. So if you want to display this Pabbly label, you can just enable it, but if you don't want to display it, you can simply disable it over here. Here on the preview you can see the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared, but I am going to keep it as enable over here. Now let's move on further, and here we're getting the option for footer text. So if you want to provide a footer text, you can enter it over here. We're already getting a footer text, that is privacy policy, which is appearing over the preview of the chatbot. Now let's move on further, and here we're getting the footer link. So if you want to provide a footer link, you can provide it over here. And at last we are getting the user's first message. So this is the message which will be sent to the WhatsApp as initial message from the user's side. So I am going to keep it as hey I need help. So now let's convert it to hey I need help. Here I have entered this user's first message. Now let's move on further and provide styling to our AI assistant. For that you just have to click on the styling button for customizing the visual appearance of your chatbot. Now here we are getting the option for theme mode. So if you want to change the theme mode of your chatbot, you can select it over here. Now if you want to change it as dark, and here in this preview you can see the theme mode is changed to dark. I am going to keep it as light over here. And now further we are getting the option for assistant shape. So if you want to provide a shape to your assistant, you can select it from here. Now further we are getting some of the coloring options. So if you want to change the coloring of your chatbot, you can choose color based on your will. Now further we are getting the option for header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and background picture. So if you want to provide any of these type of profiles to your chatbot, you can provide it over here. So here we are done with AI assistant. Now you just have to enable your AI assistant to activate it. Now we are getting the button that is save AI assistant. So just click over here and your AI assistant will be saved. And here you can see we are getting the pop-up that is AI assistant saved successfully. Now if you want to add AI assistant to your business, you can simply click over this embed button and you will get the script code. Now you just have to simply this script code over your business and AI assistant will be embedded to your business. So here you can see we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now let's move on to my WhatsApp and test whether it's responding on the basis of the knowledge base I have provided to it or not. So now let's firstly clear this chat, and now I am going to enter again the user's first message, that is hey I need help. Here as I have entered this message that is hey I need help, my AI assistant is responding to me. Now let's ask a question from our AI assistant and check whether is this the data I have provided to my knowledge base or not. So here you can see as I have entered this question asking for the services they provide, I am getting reply from my AI assistant. Now let's check whether is this the data I have provided to my knowledge base regarding my business or not. For that let's move on to my knowledge base over here, and here you can see my AI assistant is responding with the same data I have provided in my knowledge base to my customer. So now you can see my AI assistant is responding correctly. So you can also create an AI assistant like this for reducing your manual workload and enhancing your business. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating more AI assistant chatbots like this. Thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.